Hey, chat. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry getting started a little late, but we're here. We're live. Hey, Kira. Kira's in the house. How are you doing today? Well, I hope. Currently listening to... this one's the side quest playlist, actually. I think this song's probably on a couple. Side quest playlist has a lot of lively additions in it. Very diverse, though. Looks like the bit rate's holding up. Looks like everything looking all right. Here for some Elden Ring today, chat. Where we last left off in the land between, we were approaching the feet of a giant sitting on a throne. Unclear at the moment whether they're alive or not. We'll find out soon. And then after that, I'm not sure what we're doing. There's just a lot of exploration still left to be done. Honestly, I think there's just still a lot left in just like Limgrave. Little nooks and crannies and caves and things that I've left unexplored. And maybe I want to run around looking for... because those caves usually have like weapons and armor and stuff, right? Frequently. So it doesn't seem like not worthwhile to like look for them. Seems like it'd be interesting exploration and learning. A little warm for your liking. Yeah, I think there's a lot of that today. Sad to say, there's probably going to be a lot more of that going on in the future. So it's definitely getting warmer here in general over the last, few decades. I hope it's no longer a political statement to say man-made climate change is a thing. I think it still is for certain circles, but I don't. No politics in the channel, which is why I make the comment. But I'm pretty, I'm not looking forward to the next 50 years in that regard. But no politics in the chat. It's for my benefit, actually, chat. Not that one. Not that one. That's the one. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we probably want the game music, don't we? Maybe a little less of the game music. It wasn't that bad, was it? Sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. I was just wondering if there was an easy way for me to experience. So right now, I base the audio based on a graph, a simple 2-bar chart. The numbers that have existed before, and all responses to it, and plus the shorts that come out of it. But I don't even know. Different devices have really big ranges on what their audio capabilities are. Even I wish I could have a better feel for what these settings and those bar numbers mean for actual real world devices. You know what I mean? I have to put some thought into that. Maybe there's a way to... Sorry, that's not here nor there. Although it is useful, it is important for the stream because it's all about improving quality, and if you can't tell, quality is a big emphasis on the stream. Hey, look at that! This little doohickey that's not... is it stuck? No, it's not stuck. It's gone now though. Above my head. It was all because I wanted a way to engage you guys, but I don't want it blocking information. So it has to be on an interval. It has to be timed, which means I had to make it. That's right. Broke out the old software development skills and made my own widget. Well, I'm not sure. I think maybe the timings need to be revisited because I don't think it's maybe there enough. I think most people don't know it's actually there. Because it's only like, what, an eighth of the time visible, probably? I don't know. It also is the same space. It's designed to be interleaved with the, what am I looking down here for? I already finished that. The notifications. The stream alerts, you know, sub notifications, follow notifications, all that stuff. And the notifications are coded to take preference. So it's just kind of, it was supposed to be there to fill space without being in the way. But also like let you guys know when like next stream was going to be and whatnot. I don't know. I like it, but it might not be worth. We left off in the underground. I'm trying to think. I don't think in the top of my head I know the name. I like Seofor River was where we came down here first in the same general's base, but I don't know if I know what like the underground is referred to. Must have a title, right? Like we have the land between, the land under the between. I don't know. Did he say Eternal City? Sacred Ground? How? No. Anyways, last stream we fought the ancestral spirit, regal ancestral spirit. That sounds right. It's like the upgraded version of the guy we fought a long time ago down here. And then now we've been exploring the Eternal City. We're going to go see what this that fellow there. It's remembering the buttons for this game. That's not the right one. That's one. It's not on here though. I want my periscope tool, right? It's a tool. It's not periscope. It's a telescope. You can see his feet. Those are his feet there. His head's kind of behind that pillar a little bit. Still can see his face. It's going to happen again. It definitely is going to happen again sooner or later, chat. I am going to jump my way off the back of a cliff again. This is the back button. It is like firmly implanted in my brain. Did I do this? No. That this is the button for exiting out of menu dialogues. So if I see text on my screen, that's like my default. So I read message and I want, for some reason, Y is close and B is just jump. But what's weird is, not B, I'm sorry, circle. Right? Yeah. Cancel's there. Cancel's there. But if, yeah. It's context sensitive, I don't. Do you want the wolves? Yeah, wait. Sure. Oh, we have that mimic summon. I found a mimic summon at the last end of stream. Last time, chat. Can I target this fellow, please? It's like the tiers seem to take on forms. Sometimes they'll take on my form, it looks like. They definitely seem to have, like, player character level of damage when they're in this state, though. They can do a lot of hurt if they grab or whatever. Oh, shit. I didn't see him coming in. little ow. Leave the wolves alone, jerk. Might as well just get some regen going on. I'm pretty sure that flask still has a regen associated with it. Yes. Right, at the end of stream, we had intended to go look at this, talk to this fellow, and then died. It was like past the calling it time. Soft cotton. I found that a couple times now. But these guys did get us once or twice, I think. Sadness. Oh! Right, that's why I gave up. I realized that it was going to have to be a big boy that I was going to take down, and I didn't want to commit to it. Alright. I remember, chat. He did something... I didn't get a chance to review that footage yet. He did something weird with this pillar last time, I feel. Like he clipped through it in a way that was very rude of him. GTFO. Damn. Okay, I got him too early there. We haven't actually fought too many of these guys that aren't chained. This health bar be big. Dang it, I was gonna get a roll in the end. Slow, slow, slow. I mean, I'm not against using an item on this gun. 1 blood grease. I don't really feel like I'm in a great place to, fair enough, be mass producing it yet. Okay. Let's not get stomped. Let's not heal. That was bad timing for that, I feel. Ugh, scary. Rude. Let's push my luck with the regen. Oh. Sword time. Stop going for 2 hits there, me. Shit. I expected he was going to finish that charge a little closer to me, where he stopped to pivot, and I thought I was going to be able to get a unsheath heavy on his ass, basically. I didn't think he was going. It was a 2-part. I think he was going to follow it up that smoothly. But I held the dash because of the fact that I realized I was too far to connect. So I kind of just stood there and then took that thing to the face. That's not the ideal outcome. I kind of want to hold the wolves a little bit. That's fortunate. He totally should have hit me. Yeah, okay, he blocked. Makes sense. At least the heal got completed. I realized that was a bad time for it after I'd started it, though. That could get in. Shit. I thought that I could sneak that little attack in. Hey, give me a quick sec check. I need to check on something. It's sorry. Real quick. Wait, let's sit at the. There's no pausing there. Sit at the grace. You can't see it, but I'm sitting at a grace now. Just give me a couple minutes. I need to step away. I left you at the empty office view. Sorry about that. Oh. Got a little weight here on the microphone arm. Counterbalance. Doesn't want to stay, like, it's got like a little notch that it's kind of supposed to sit in. It doesn't want to stay sitting in there. Not that this is actually an immediate urgency to fix. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, let us go claim retribution. I'm trying to make a mental effort. To cut myself more slack for dying. Like just in the abstract failure. I can now speak from firsthand experience. There's a lot of pressure that you can place on yourself to in like the performance role, not to goof up or gaff. I don't care if I goof up or gaff in my free time, but when I'm doing it in front of y'all, all of a sudden it feels so much different. I don't actually even think that ends up being the best type of content, you know? Too paranoid about actually... When the content, you play it too safe, it ends up being a little more dull a lot of times, in my opinion. And that's what we're here first and foremost for. I should be okay looking like an idiot. Plus, I think it's going to let me... I mean, the same way I did with Hollow Knight. The more tricksy stuff I end up trying to pull off, and then in line with that failing to pull off, the more I end up learning. We learn most from our failures, more from our failures than our successes in the abstract, right? He does not care. Okay. Oh, it was a projectile. Okay. I thought it was the just spear version of it, and I was so surprised by that range. Like that version. Okay, let's not get ourselves killed for stupid reasons, though. Alright, I kind of wasn't expecting them to go at it again so fast. That one is big. Anybody else? I've seen these before. These don't do anything, right? This is just like aesthetic. It has like the same kind of shading texture. I feel like the statues. I think it's just a random pole. All right, you. I'm too far away from my summoning pool. Okay. Before we go in, thinking dead. Thinking he looks pretty dead. All right, those are empty eye sockets. Yeah, that looks like a skull. Without any of the meaty bits on it. EB dead. Okay, well, let's kill his gravesite's caretaker. I guess there's a chance we could just run past this asshole, maybe. But where's the fun in that? Alright, I could have timed that better, guys. Sorry. I was rolling. Or meant to be. But you should be able to do what I mean to say. No, so many wolves so fast. You are an asshole. That was just early roll, though. That was... Curious to know which one I done first. I pushed the buttons for both a roll and a light attack in that same window. Oh, shit. Didn't expect the jump. I tried to change my direction at the last minute. I thought he was going to pound the ground, the dog. So I was going to go get some damage in on his ass. Nope. He jumped straight up in the air. Yeah, that's fine. These guys have a really narrow lunge, it feels, so you can actually kind of pretty easily avoid them laterally. Alright, I said I wanted to try to integrate this move in more. If I can figure out the opportunities for just a proper back as opposed to a roll, you know? It's going to be a big, it's going to be a level up moment. Oh, I was so wasted. What did I do that for? Ah. All right, fair enough. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Sorry, I was just feeling out the timing on something. Feels like the heavy attack doesn't benefit from being the 4th or 5th. Actually, I think it maybe benefits from being the 5th. Projectile man. Right. We learned that. Enjoy your wall, sir. Can you come over here? He's busy. No. Yeah, that almost felt slower. That lunge almost felt slower as the 4th rather than the 5th. I wonder if that's a thing. All right, everybody. Sorry, I thought it's all something. Just lighting. Okay. You again. This time with feeling. I wonder if I could just get chip damage in here. Doesn't seem like a... Nope. Come back to the something cool, my friend. Just let him commit to an attack first, then I'll summon. Try to lure him away from the dogs so he doesn't pound them. Yeah, let's go. Slowness. Dang it, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I think that was a bad place. I think I came very close to a cliff's edge there. Actually, I suppose you want to just like step off, my man. Nope. Well, wolves are gone. This one definitely has more health than the others, I feel. That would have been a good, just little back opportunity. This is died it. Oh, we're doing more? We're done? Not two. What? Not two. I think I like just one for if I'm running into chip like that, maybe. I feel like I just continuously keep overcommitting to it. Thought I was a little better on my distance. It's fine. Three? Just one. That's a big hit. Shit. Okay. Can you do that again on the pole? No, just that once. Alright, fair enough. Shit. Come on, get up. I'm so annoyed. Why was that attack not an unsheath attack? That's so... I need to understand that. As I was getting up from the ground, I was holding left trigger the entire duration. Like, obviously I couldn't see my character model very cleanly, so I was just holding the left trigger. That was the maneuver I wanted to do. Big hit. It's like my fastest big hit. And he was close to dead. I wanted to put in my fastest big hit before I tried to get out of dodge and see if I could get him done. Maybe I went for the heavy. I don't know. Either way, I was holding the damn trigger. But the attack that I executed was not an unsheath attack. So he didn't have the distance to get there. So what's... That means that there's a window between when he gets up from the stagger and when he starts to unsheath sheath the sword, that I can execute attacks during. Like I queued it up. I had to have queued it up, right? I queued up an attack somehow before the unsheath, which is on me, to be clear. I'm just trying to understand it and learn from it. Do you have time? If we had started earlier. Surely I knew that already, but I was just surprised with how long his hitbox persisted. I couldn't walk through him there, as he was dying slowly. So are you just always clueless? You just don't care. Maybe you have eyes and they're facing the other direction. I think that guy sees me. Yeah, they're coming closer. Ah, I want the splash damage. Yeah, no, this has splash. I wanted the unsheath to get more than one of those. Shucks. Let's try switching this out. Hopefully, do I actually have enough to summon that? That's the easiest way to check, I guess the easiest way to check is just to walk over here to the summoning pool. Doesn't look like it. Not enough FP to summon it currently. Do I have enough for the dogs? No. Okay, well maybe just do some chip damage. I just think about, using my FP more efficiently. I want to overfill if I use it right now. And yeah, we have 2, I think. Yeah, but feels a little bad. The summons haven't exactly been lasting to the end of the combat, so I guess we can save them for a little bit. Empty the FP bar. Really? Alright. I was intending to be running away from them. I mean, tangentially. Oh, is my regen gone? Darn. Here's some of that FP. Slow roll. That's my bad. So big. Okay, it's alright. Sweet. You get him? You got him, right? Yeah, we go, bud. Good job. Alright, I was thinking about changing out this mask. Was that corpse always there? Or is, like, this theoretically what's left behind? Because this is, like, the place where the giant fell. The rest of the silver tier husks didn't leave anything. Well, this one left this thing. Don't know. Right. Right. Let's see. It's a big fellow. Pretty sure he's dead, though. Well, I guess you don't know in the Land Between, right? Maybe that's his normal face. Maybe they were born looking that way. Probably not, but... Okay. I see no liar, though. Nascent butterfly. I've definitely gotten that item before. I don't know that I've gotten it from, like, actual butterflies flying, though. That's interesting. Very cool. I think usually it's, like, on a corpse or in a chest or something. Check our area for hostiles. Portal. See where that goes in a second, I guess. Pretty sure this guy's dead. Can't see all the way up there. There we go. Yeah. Remarkably intact, though. Any loot? There was a door at his feet, obviously. Still climb mechanic still, right? Not still. Just, this is the game that doesn't have a... Oh, they got up there somehow. Oh, horse. Duh. Doesn't have a climb, but... No horse, never mind. That means there's a way up here. Oh, well, that's obvious. This isn't a doorway, this is stairs. I'm stupid. Stairs to a doorway. There's a chest there. That's the reward. Anything else, though? Always got to check the least obvious spaces first. Gesturing required ahead. 3 appraisals. Not feeling very confident in that one. He was probably still fighting the big guy. Open! I'm so sad. I am not destined to open this. How demoralizing. Fate has intervened and it says no. Try again later. What? I'm obviously some precondition not met. It's just the text. You are not destined to open this. Is this for like an alternate game mode, or I don't know? Maybe it's like a character class specific thing. Who knows? That's fascinating though. Wait. So the only reward for this zone is something I'm not able to access? That's unfortunate. And there's that. We'll see what's through the gate in a second. Is there nothing I'm missing? What's going on up there? Some very suggestive beads. Oh, yeah. No, I need to take a look at my kit. Right now I'm wearing, I think it's the something silver tier mask. It's probably not best for the build though. I was eyeing this at, honestly, I just need to revisit the entire kit, but I need to rebalance, I think, a little bit. What did I want from it? It's just the immunities and the resistances that I was happy about, I think. Silver tier mask is the answer to your question. But I was thinking about this actually in between session. This one was too heavy at the time. Still too heavy right now. Really, I've liked the defensive attributes most, which we gave up some of the physical here, but we got magic, lightning, holy fire, a little bit of these other things that are lacking in the build currently. I don't remember picking this up. It's heavy. It's got a lot of physical defense, though. It's like not dog poo on the other stuff, actually. But that's... No, it's still medium load. Let's give this a shot for a minute. Physicals, all better. I think these magic, fire, lightning... Like, I think the reason that... No, it's a little. Part of the reason that I tried out the Silver Tier Mask was, yeah, that right there. The non-physical damage negation on it was like good compared to what I was rocking, and still not bad. But why would I wear that? It looks sick, I guess. Need to sell one of those, I guess. Who would have thought I found 2 of the altered headband before the first one? All right, there's something I'm missing though, right? We'll try out the 6 square helmet. Oh, it's not cylindrical. I feel like we've been down there. I was looking at like the low ground. Let's see where this goes. Might be a one-way. I think to date only one of these has been one directional. +1. That makes for 2. I mean, we can kind of go back down if we wanted to, right? That might be a hell of a parkour. Like, obviously we can get to there easily enough, but... Where are we going after that? Wait, this is not where we started from, is it? This is the starting point, isn't it? Yeah, no, it jumped down there, around the back, goes down there. This was it. I was thinking we started for there somewhere. I mean, it's nice of it to take me back to where I started from. It's like a returned entrance. And I'm pretty sure we were done down there. So, fair enough. Well, then where to? Was there anything else in this? I'm trying to remember. I think he was the last. That's a bit of a letdown, I'm not going to lie. What was I supposed to find there? Or am I just supposed to come back like later? Am I missing? That might be it. Prerequisites not met. Maybe. This is the type of game that has such scenarios very commonly. Alright, well maybe we'll come back later. I'm not seeing terrain that we really haven't... I mean, easily accessible terrain that we haven't explored. In this down crevice. How do I go above? R. I haven't seen this island. It looks like a building on it, so it's maybe not even just a map. Should go check that out. You know, like a lot of times there are like map features like this boat, you know, that are like, yeah, that's there, but this building here suggests to me that it actually is intended to be visitable. You're not. Go check it out. Also, we haven't even finished. What's this? Lake of Liurna? I wanted to see it. It's like a... Oh, it's right there. Liurnia. Liurnia. Of the lakes. So much to explore. This world is so big. This is where we were teleported to from... Here? No. I don't know. It was somewhere. There was nowhere to go interesting from that, so. Let's go take a look at this island. The first step. Let's go to the church. Oh, it's my first church. I didn't remember that from just the map. That's our origin. It's been a while since I've been back here. We should explore. That still takes me back to the Stormville Castle, I'm presuming. I don't have them, right? Yeah. We were slow. I was pumping into dexterity for a bit, I think, was the game plan. Do I still like that game plan? I do need to figure out. I'm gonna have to look it up online, so I can make sure I understand where and when and what the restrictions are. The respec, how and when. My current theory is that the academy is involved. The rebirth ceremony, but I could be wrong on that. I don't feel like I need more health immediately. I did want... Why was I thinking that I wanted one of these? Great, now we're pretty one-sided, obviously. I don't... That's the thing. First playthrough and all. I don't know... Like, if I start augmenting my arcane, what am I getting in comparison to... That's why... Let's do one more dexterity for now, so I don't worry about it. I'm going to look it up online. I'm actually going to... This isn't going to be a completely blind playthrough. I'll look up to understand those basics. Because I feel like I would in my personal time at this stage. Sorry, I meant to level up actually, though. This world's so big. Oh wait, I didn't look. What was the other great rune that I had found, right? Oh, I have to go exchange it still. How many arcs do I have? 3.
It's you again.
It's me again.
Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Maybe. Let's talk about selling first. I have no idea which of these are valuable. I need to start the crafting, actually. We should look at that first. I don't know what recipes I really care about. I know I don't need 2 of these, that's for sure. This is the same. Appear to be, at least. Sure. You have a 196 Ducast cube, bruh. Wait. Herba. Should start doing the craftings more. Also need to go back to the upgrades. Time to go back, find a bench. Actually, is there a bench here?
Goodbye for now.
Wait, hold on.
What is it? The howl of a wolf? In the Mistwood? I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself?
Okay.
Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Okay, I'm down. Finger snap. All right, I need to remember finger snap. Hopefully chat will remind me. Hey, good to see you, Sang. How you doing today? Good, I hope. Yeah, I do enjoy the Elden Ring. Still on our first playthrough, but this game's been amazing so far with the sense of exploration and wonder it embodies. That maybe was why I was thinking about intelligence. It wasn't arcane or faith, it was intelligence. I found another katana, and I need to improve our attributes to try it out. Let's learn, what can we craft right now? I've gotten so many recipes over the time, and I haven't actually come back in here and look at what our current recipes look like. Sliver of meat. Wait, these are crafting materials. I'm in the sell menu. I don't want to sell anything right now. Item crafting. These have always been a disappointment. Oh, I feel so bad. Surely I'm mistaken. These don't require pots? They have to require pots, right? Oh, it's like those ingredients plus a pot. Yeah, it says correct pot there, 006. All right, cool. We found, what was it called? Meteoric ore blade. Not sure. I mean, I actually haven't spent much time looking at it. What I did is I looked at attributes required, saw intelligence was way off the mark of where I'm at right now, and kind of set it aside for consideration later. Currently, we're on the Uchigatana. I think I should maybe be able to get that to +9 now. I want to... It's interesting. There's so many different types of weapons. All the ones that I keep running into that I want to try out, I'm missing an attribute for. Which is why I actually went looking at the crafting menu. Sorry, I don't know if I actually hovered on the stats for that for you. You had asked to see it, and then I'd kind of like breezed around really fast. Inventory. Meteoric ore blade. Mid display. Katana forged from meteoric ore to dispatch life forms born of falling stars. Deals magic damage. The blade is weighty, known to deliver slashes such ferocity that the impact is said to resemble the crash of a falling meteor. Skill gravitas. I mean, this sounds really interesting to try out. I just can't equip it, right? Skill originating from the Alabaster Lords who had skin of stone. Thrust the armament into the ground to create a gravity well. In addition to dealing damage, this attack pulls enemy in. Any chance that the skin of stone is meant to impart to me the fact that this is like a bit of a self-harm skill? It's good skill. Gravitas. I need to get around to rebalancing my stats actually at some point. I don't think they're probably exactly I need to sit down, figure out what I want to use, and then rebalance the stats. They're kind of where I've gotten to by natural evolution. I can sell one of these, right? There's no Marcus junk system, right? Doesn't look like it. I enjoy the Marcus junk and inventory management now. I didn't used to use it ever back in the day. And then for Borderlands, one of the Borderlands, maybe it was Tiny Tina's. That's the only way I could figure out how to manage the inventory hell that built up, was just to mark anything that came into my inventory as junk that I didn't know I was going to keep, and then just so I could sell all in bulk, you know? Because otherwise what happens is when I go to the merchant, I get impatient. Like, I actually am not even necessarily certainly sold that I'll forever stay with a katana. I've enjoyed the katana more than every other weapon that I've used so far. I can't do this here, right? I need to go to the better one. I have very much enjoyed the katana, though. It's that kind of thing. Here's the problem. It's not actually a problem. It's more just like a context. Here's some relevant context. As a person, I am very, like, outcome oriented. I'm focused on achieving a goal. Not a lot of the time. Not as much as, like, the how or the to what degree. At least it's been my historical place. And so, like, as long as I'm succeeding in my goals, I'll just kind of keep plowing forward in a game sometimes. Because I'm still having fun, and I'm still, you know, like, for the most part, winning. Not maybe optimally. But definitely not optimally, because I didn't invest the time to, like, figure out how to optimize it sometimes. Curious if I can just... I don't need a crouch even, right? He's just gonna turn around and miss me. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of figured his line of sight would have been blocked there. I was trying to learn something new. I did want to fight him, to be fair. This was part of the goal. I'm not sure I'm going to win, but this is like that first foe that kicked my ass, right? And I want to see how I compare now. And honestly, probably just, even if it's not the first shot, we want to get him down. Damn, that was slow. I was trying to roll. Timed it badly. Oh, so slow. Can't be that slow. I know I can get on my horse. I kind of want to, though. I'm not even sure if it'd be better, to be fair. Might get around to summoning, though. There's no way, right? Yeah, it's not enough distance. Oh, no. Got that one right. That's not ideal. Did his horse just body check me? I was not expecting that lateral move, to be honest. Stamina, please. Yeah, it looks like his horse tried to body check me again. I don't have a swimming pool here? I don't have the F. Wait, no. Why can't I summon that little tier buddy? Also, why is that not a heal? Am I mistaken? Is that not... Maybe that's not the disabled state. God damn it. I don't know. I looked down. I was going to summon the tier buddy, but when I looked down, it looked like he was in the disabled state. Still looks like he is. Yeah, that is the disabled state. But yeah, there was that. The icon was on the left side of the screen. Did I really? How much FP do you take? Like literally all of it, and I just had a little bit missing, or wait, FP costs not what? Really? Oh, fuck me. Wait, this thing, does this actually take from your health? It must, right? Like, that's what it says it will do. It literally says it there. Oh, okay, well, we learned something. We learned something new. I presume that that's true. Okay, well, I'm liking the wolves again. But do we want somebody else for range? Wouldn't be the worst shout. These guys aren't leveled up though. Yeah, I was kind of getting the same feel. At least if I have too much trouble, I'll probably jump on the horse and kill him, right? But like this is gonna be so much more fun. To do it on foot. Okay. Yeah, all right. I did not know that I needed to spend health to summon the Mimic Deer. That changes a substantial bit. Like, I don't know what I thought the cost was. I just presumed that it was some amount of FP less than what my maximum was. Okay, testing something. Do you see me here? I'm crouching. I feel like my head is at a higher relative elevation than it was over there, relative to your sight line. But I am crouching. Nope. No sneaking around this asshole. He sees all. Yep. Tried to eye check me again. A big part of it, honestly, is just I want to learn the dismounted combat more than I want to learn the mounted combat. Like, it obviously has a greater impact to the game. There's places where you can't be dismounted, but there's no places where you're forced to be dismounted, to my knowledge, or forced to be mounted. So I think it's like, you know, this goes, I guess, kind of that same, slow argument about, you know, why I like to learn the nail first. The nail attacks in a fight before I learn the soul. That's a big jump. Oh. Let's get the regen going on. Oh, it's a shield smash. But the horse jumped sideways for it. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Can I summon? Nope. That was a little too cheeky for me. Too cheeky of me. Not too cheeky for me. I'll definitely do cheeky things. Ow. Yeah, it's a big shockwave. I was hoping to line up. Oh? For an unsheath attack. I was the real threat, my friend. Got him. Golden halberd. Halberd. What is you? A lot of strength. A little bit of faith. Golden vow. Skill passed down from antiquity among the knights of the capital. Raise ornament aloft and pledge to honor the Erd Tree in battle, granting self and nearby allies increased attack power and defense. Cool. Thank you guys. It's fun and satisfying to come back to a. We didn't spend too much time on him first stream, but I probably should pick these up sooner just in case. There's not a lot, I don't think. Enough to have been worthwhile. Feels like progress, you know what I mean? Definite progress. Because that guy just thrashed me when I met him the first time. I mean, granted, he hit like a freaking truck, and I did not at that point in time. My shield was useless. My sword was wimpy. I had no armor to speak of. And I am better than I was. What am I doing? I was thinking about going to... He's not going to respawn, though, right? So I can just refill my charges. That's fine. Unless he responds. Actually, if he responds, that's pretty dope. Does he respond? I am pretty sure this type of enemy doesn't. They give the whole, like, title bar, enemy fettered. Oh, yeah. He's gone. Because I need more Roa fruit. Roa fruit be what I'm after, for sure. Alright, where am I going? I wanted to go to that island that I never... Is it that the island? Looks like it. It's got a building on it. Towards the back half. Dice all glow a bit. Can I get there, though? At the time when I would have been here before, I wouldn't have known to look for, like, a little gate. There's a cave there. There's definitely... I think I figured out how we get to the island. As a church. Those are the ruins of a church, it looks like. And I have noticed, chat, there tends to be useful items at those. I'm guessing you jumped to your death. Like, you know, silver tier, not silver tiers, crystal tiers or flasks or fancy things. Definitely usually worth going to churches when you find them. Doesn't look like that's a good way down. My current supposition is, unless I am, my initial guess is correct and there's a waypoint? What do they call those little portals in the ground level? Whatever. Is there one of those down there at beach level like there was at the last boss, big boss? Or, oh my god, let's not do that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Would I have survived that? Probably not, right? But that looks like I can make the jump down to those, probably. Yeah, it's definitely jumpable, I'm pretty sure. Any other caves? I didn't finish my statement. So either there's that portal, right, that takes you across the river, or there's a cave, which I'm feeling is more likely, that takes you underneath. And then you exit that cave. Just want to make sure that the cave wasn't somewhere up here on the high ground, you know what I'm saying? Before I go down to the beach. No jumping required. No crazy acrobatics needed. Alright, I was looking at my crafting and I forgot about it. Shucks. I need to start working consumables into my gameplay, I feel. They're so underpowered, or have been historically, that I've kind of like... They've never been worth the investment of the resources, it felt. Because the resources themselves were more scarce. I never figured out what this does. We've been here before, though. It was very early, though. What is this tell? What am I thinking of this is? I have not been to the island yet. No, that's actually why we're kind of here now. Figuring out, or we're looking for the way to get to the island and getting easily distracted. I feel like a summon. Would my bell do a thing? I don't feel like my bell should do a thing. Darn. It looks like there's like an invisible horse of some kind. This is not the only one I've seen, though. I just don't know what to do with them yet. Wait, maybe gesturing. Do you say here? You say here, don't you? Try jump attack. I will try, sir. You will get your... You may yet earn your appraisal. I was slow, wasn't I? I wasn't... Alright, let's wait one more time. And then we'll try, like, I don't think that, jumping maybe is necessary. Is there, like, actually going to be an advantage to attacking in the direction? Maybe. A bigger window to hit it with. There we go. Huh. So it's some kind of scarab? Did not think that was a scarab. It felt like an invisible horse to me. Usable on swords, axes, and hammers. Small and medium swords accepted. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Alright. This actually grants an armament of heavy affinity and the following skill. The actual grants an armament, the heavy affinity, okay, and the following skill: stamp, sweep, brace armament, and step into a low stance that prevents recoil. That's like a fortify. Follow up with a strong attack for a sweeping strike. Huh. That's the type of skill, if I'm understanding what I think, if I'm picking up what they're putting down, I'm guessing there's some kind of either stun resistance, stagger resistance, fortification to like the immediately preceding. It seems like it's probably a two-step attack, right? Like also you plant your foot, get your balance, and maybe get a defensive boost for that short window of time, and then you follow it up with a big hit. That's a type of skill that I would find very appealing because it's the type of skill that's got a lot of flexibility, and that's something I really value. I don't know that I need to kill those guys right now. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if they give me anything useful even. I still, yeah. Ruin fragments all over the place. Don't think I have a recipe I want. Wait to use them in yet. This is not my first turtle in this game, right? Seems like that guy's trying to kill a turtle too. Are you... No? Then maybe it would be more resistant to damage. Strip of white flesh, hell yeah. Oh, enemies, sure. Like harpies? Yeah. Oh, there's the fourth. Don't mind me, guys. Aha! Here is this cave that I was speaking of. This must be connected to that cave. Alright, interesting. Jumpy. Those aren't harpies. What are these? I think of them as harpies because they have this shrieking, but... What are you? Go ahead. Seems a little heavy for you, my man. Sorry about the turtle. Give me two things, Kura. Strip of white flesh and turtleneck. Like, 2 items? Those are useful, I think. I haven't used them. Well, I know that those are useful because those are actually, like, buffs, as it were. Let's check actually what's over here first. Everything that boosts your character statistics is both edible, but only marginally so. And it sounds absolutely revolting. Oh, it's just a merchant. Hello.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
I won't give you any trouble. Oh, this is actually interesting. Actually very interesting. Poison! I love you. Marry me. I'm sure not. I can make this now soon, probably. I have like a visceral PTSD reaction to not being able to cure poison. I definitely want some of these. Let's get 2. I have 1 of those. Alleviates buildup of sleep. It's more than twice expensive. 2.5, 250%. Haven't been impressed with the bows yet. This might have been really nice to find early on. Don't think I want it over my current shield, though. Sorry, I did... Let's go ahead and get one of these at least. At least one more of these. And I want another. Feels good. And maybe I have these crafting ingredients soon. Oh, I should have bought this first, just in case I was too poor. Always expand the crafting repertoire. Repertoire. It's French. Note imparting knowledge in brief. I can afford you both. Well, let's do that. Thank you, sir.
Done? Well,
I was being on my way then. What did he say? Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. Okay, I don't know what a land squirt is, but I'll try to remember that. The heads of stone digger trolls bear old wounds. I want my money back. One of these is just bad. Of course, old trolls have wounds. What the... Get ripped off, Jet. Scammed. Scammed. Okay, I'm gonna check out that cave. Oh, is it the bloodstain? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever tried to swim in my armor. Because I'm pretty confident I shouldn't be able to. Kind of feels like they've really broken faith with their own realism if I can swim that distance in this armor. So I'm not going to go into the water to die and test it. We're going to go check this cave first. And if it ends up by wasting my time because it turns out that I had to swim, then so be it. But it doesn't seem likely. I don't think I've ever actually tested it though.
it hurts.
I'm sorry.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Exploring?
You must leave this place at once.
Why?
They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
I may have certain advantages you didn't have.
Oh. What you do? You must...
Huh. My intuition tells me these two are related. Something's going to happen. Something unique might end up happening as a result of them being sitting in the grace. Maybe he actually attacks me. I mean, wait, is this actually... Hold on. Or maybe the people he just speaks of attack me. Is it a dead end? No, it goes on. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Any dialogue? Sir? Can I help him? That one looks, well, that one's just standing over him. I've never actually, I can't use items on NPCs, right? Make, that's the crafting menu, stupid. Let's try a non-expensive one. Okay, I can use it. Actually, it uses it on me, though. I can leave it or discard it. I guess leave could do it, theoretically. I drop it at his feet and walk away. I don't know. He's interesting. Kind of confused as to what exactly he is. I feel like he's this. I mean, he's probably the same species that attacked me outside, right? Like the screamy ones. Looks like it. Just with a little different clothing. I'm gonna hope. So there, I don't know. There was one time where there was dialogue that happened during a campsite scene, as it were. It was, I mean, there's a couple. Usually it's the maiden. And usually I think it starts. So I'm going to just presume that he's just going to sit there and unfortunately groan and be in pain for a while. And that nothing interesting is going to happen because this is the closest that I get to a pause screen in this game. Here. There. I found it. I need to take a quick break. Grab some coffee and whatnot. So, hopefully I'm in... No, we're not going to miss anything interesting. Alright, just give me a couple minutes. And we'll get back to it. See what's in this cave. See you soon, chat. It is quite warm here. It is generally fairly warm here, though. So that's not a particular. In fact, if anything, I think today might be on the more reasonable side for this type of year. Let's see what it's supposed to be today. I mean, yeah. So, like, yeah, about right. It's supposed to be 37C for the high today, which is actually on the cooler side for late June. So it's nice-ish. Breaks 40C this weekend. Now keep in mind, of course, that I do not have as much humidity as where you probably are. Almost assuredly, just because this is a very low humidity space. The desert and all that. And humidity is a big thing. Well, it looks like nobody ate our face off while we were AFK, so that's good. I do have to admit, like, there's a part of me that would feel a little more comfortable if I could just see the text, you know, like, paused and not have animations happening when I'm away from the computer, but there is a reason for that, to be fair. Like, they're trying to create, like, object permanence sort of in the world, right? Maybe that's not the best. I mean, it's like a metaphor, right? Object permanence. But like they want to create like more tangible. You know, the more little mechanisms the game dev gives you, pause, jump back to checkpoint, what have you, the less immersion you have in the game world, right? And I appreciate the extent they tried to make this world immersive. So I'll deal with the fact that I can't actually pause the game. This I. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave it right here. I don't know, like maybe I could drop him an item and help him. I don't know what I would even give him, to be honest, though. Like, what I want to do is like give him one of my health flasks, but I can't do that, so I'm gonna presume this is a story that maybe continues if and when we return. I am fairly sure I could kill him though if I wanted to. This is like this game. Pretty sure, right? Just swing the sword, he'll go away. Probably get like 5 runes or something. If only I had a message. In short, praise the message. Sentry ahead, what? I mean, it looks like there's some kind of boss arena. Oh, you're telling me to target lock the darkness so that I would see him. That's actually smart. That is a smart idea. Not a bad idea, is what I was going to say. Keep that in mind. Rickety shield, definitely what I wanted. I can't target lock anything in. There we go. This is probably not ideal for chat viewing because it's dark for me, which means it's just pitch black for you guys in places. Can I jump down here? Looks like it. YOLO. Yeah, keep screaming. And these are obviously whatever that fellow was up by the fireplace. Same species. Not human. Pretty confident of that. Maybe they were originally for all I know, but I don't think you can qualify them anymore, right? They're very humanoid. So maybe like generations ago their lineage was split by an ancient curse. And now they just shriek in the darkness. Is this the way, like, to not jump? If I had walked it? This takes me back to where I was. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Wait, there's a moss there or something, right? Never mind. It's too far. Some kind of boss be here, yeah? Touch gold summon sign. I don't remember. Oh. That gives me... Is this... I can't see the text. Is there supposed to be like text here that tells me the name of this NPC? I think the last time we saw that was in our great battle in the deserts. Sorry, I was actually just stopping to think about, it wasn't Randmane, was it? What was the castle? Yeah, whatever. Touch gold summon sign. Old Knight Eastvan. Summon this cooperator. Sure. Okay, so this is actually a player character. Yep. Sure. We'll do something with a... Did he not make it? I was kind of thinking this was going to be an NPC. And it might be, because there's no numbers in that name. Did it give you the option for numbers? I'm trying to remember. Feels like he moves like a person. That's fun. Tailoring tools, sewing needle, hell yeah. It was a lot of fun. Is he gone now? Huh. The only reason I would like... Actually, it's kind of cool that the technology's getting to the place where it's no longer clear to me. Right? Where they can start to meld simulated and like actual internet-based cooperations. I'm not 100% sure one way or the other whether that was an NPC or a player character. My gut tells me player character, but most of them are usually NPCs in that context. I've never done like the gold summon, I don't think. I was thinking it was the same thing that I had out on the fields of the demigod battle, but it was different. I think. There's like so many different multiplayer mechanics or online mechanics built into this game, it seems. The reason that I'm thinking it was an NPC, I never witnessed any kind of network struggles from them. In my sole experiences with this game's online multiplayer has been really bad network connectivity issues, like stutter stepping, teleporting type stuff. But maybe that could have been his experience for all I know, and that my engine smoothed it out, averaged out the motion over time. That sorry, Chad, I was just getting distracted by the. This is where we started, right? This is, yeah, we cleared this out. This is the entry. This takes us back to the site of grace. There's no item. There isn't maybe an item. No, wait, I don't want to go to the entrance. I'm stupid. I was trying to travel through to the island. That's the whole point. So it's like a boss arena in the midway. Interesting. Club. Smoldering butterfly, obviously. Don't have enough of those. You think it was an NPC too? He's saying. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little mixed on it, but I like the fact that it's not clear. Actually, it's cool that we're getting to the place where it isn't. Technologically wise, and like the game has to be designed in such a way that would enable those types of micro engagements between different players. But I think that's a lot of fun. Those smaller engagements, so like the one that actually comes to mind the most is Death Stranding or Nier Automata. Nier Automata. Nier Automata had the bodies, but Death Stranding with like the signage, right? You could like leave signs and things like that. You couldn't actually leave text messages. You could just like a road sign, holographic road sign, as it were. It was so cool, you know, having that. It let you feel connected to the community. That plus like the little leaderboards they had for the minigames without actually having the community really impact the direction of your progression. Those are where the four-toed foul feet come from. Penguins. Or penguin-like creatures. I got him finally. I kept repeatedly expecting that he was going to move to the other side of my body, so I kept just swinging the same way. Like a dumbass. Mr. Jellyfish. Flight Pinion. So you guys didn't give any sadness. Wonder, actually. Is it just because there's no walls here to obstruct it? Or is this feels bigger for some reason. Like this. The space from which it's collecting its energy, as it were, feels like it's bigger than normal. By like a good measure, actually. It could just be like the terrain is conducive to it. I don't know. It's interesting though. That's fine. Church of Dragon Communion. Oh, wait. I think I have a thing for this. Why is it always dragon? I think I've been looking for this. Don't complain about the dragon. Examine altar. Read message. Core. Required ahead. This is... I have... Dragon hearts, right? I bring dragon hearts here, I'm guessing? Sorry, bud. Yeah, the messaging system is pretty big for but it's not what I like so far is it doesn't feel like too overbearing. Like it's this way of joining a single player and shared experience that at least preserves some of what I find valuable of a game like this, right? If you tried to build this world in like an MMO setting, right? So you put down like 3 or 4 main cities popped on the different continents, and you can pick different starting locations if you wanted to, but you keep the rest of everything the same mostly. No matter what, like it's going to feel just utterly different. Like you're gonna see a whole bunch of people running around, jumping on their mounts, getting stuck. Somebody's gonna be AFK'd over there for like the next 24 hours. There's going to be at least 3 people standing on their mounts over here with some kind of holographic glowy effect that they purchased in some kind of store. And you're going to have people shouting, global chat, random stuff, some bot messages, I'm sure, advertising someplace to get some new upgrades. And everybody is going to just be there to like help expose the world to you, but like in a way agnostic of what part of it you're actually exploring. I don't know if I'm explaining that as well as I mean to be, but it wouldn't have that feeling of like discovery that they've managed to capture and bottle so well. I feel it's like I like that they've found that middle ground in some of these games where it's like you can still have like a single player experience that isn't isolating, I guess. So I have 2 dragon hearts, and I can buy an incantation with them. 1 per. These don't cost FP. This does. Slots used 1 for all. Channels dragon to spew flame breath. Channels dragon to rend foes with dragon claws. Channels dragon to bite foes before caster. Oh right, they have specific attributes, all of which are greater than what I can afford. Of course. Because I'm all in on the melee right now. I need to go. This is why I need to find a respect. Like I need to figure out what attributes I want to maybe try to support, and then like figure out a respect to afford them. The concept of environmental storytelling, sure, yeah. I mean, yeah. A lot of studios have been doing some great work with games. these archetypes are getting really well refined and expanded. It's just it's a natural consequence of iterating, right? Each generation of game becomes better than the last, but it is exciting. I don't know. I don't even need to commit. I can't use any of them right now. Like, I don't need to commit to buying one, but I can buy one and just hang on to it. I don't know. What do we think? Like, I'm kind of not thinking Dragon Maw just because, like, I don't know that I'm going to be getting to 24 Faith. Right? The requirements on these are probably a very big factor if I have any hope of getting. Kind of feel like Dragonfire. So much, I mean, like, Flame Breath would be so little like what I already have, right? It'd be a nice addition to the kit if and when we can get to it. Plus, it's the cheapest, right? It's the cheapest in the attributes scenario. We do get to keep, like, I want to get one, I think, maybe, just to hang on to it. There are more places to exchange hearts, yeah. Okay, that would, well, not only would that make sense, they probably have individual inventories, don't they? Like the offerings, or I guess no, that's me offering. What are the spells? The incantations are probably different at each location. Yeah, that's a fair shout. Or, yeah, we can hold off. Hold on, I saw. Did it? I've been here. Well, not been here. I've been someplace like this before. I've been to a what must have been a dragon altar. I could have sworn there. I won't feel so bad if I overlooked a lit altar. I didn't see the altar. Where was that? I don't even remember where it was anymore. Jesus. Wait. Yeah, no, it's here. It's called Dragon Communion. Oh, God. What did I think? It was just an effect? I mean, to be fair, in my defense, it's not like they didn't do a lot to make this one, like, stand out. It kind of blends in a little bit. Especially, like, this torch is more prominently displayed than that one over there. If this is the first Dragon Communion altar you find... it is on the main line, isn't it? It is, like, as you enter, there's a dragon by its head. Alright, yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Or maybe I saw it and then wanted to look at it later at the end of stream or something. I don't remember. Can I use any of these? Still nay. None of them. But there's a wider selection. No. Well, yes, by default, but also the same 3 are here. So maybe it's like a permanently unlocked thing. Maybe every Dragon Altar will always sell me these now, plus whatever ones I discover there. Is he going to aggro me? I don't know if you can see him, chat. There's the knight guy is pacing. Guess we can just go fight him. Doesn't seem like he's noticing me, though. Smaragds, glintstone breath. Still too much faith. This is what we need to figure out. I really need to take some time and figure out what kind of faith, intelligence, and arcane I can support or want to try to support, and then like if and when I'm going to get that into the build. Probably have too many stats allocated elsewhere at this point in time. Not that we're having trouble fighting, you know, it's just kind of looking for optimization. I don't actually need to fight this guy again. I'm sorry. Locked into the mental, like, we spent an entire stream fighting that guy, basically, right? I'm gonna start charging back and forth and practicing on him before you know it. Is this the sand? No, this has to be the beach where he fought, right? No. Chamber outside the plaza. Yeah, Star Scourge, we're done. Okay, so this must be like the massive field where we had that battle. I was actually kind of believing it was probably like off map somewhere, you know, like magical zone. Would make sense that's where it would be. Unless I missed something, I don't think there's anything left on that island for me, right? Frostbite and Bloodless are really useful. Let's take a look at what those are. Keep them in mind. Maybe not available currently. You're a fan of the Mimics tier helmet more, or is it silver tier? I could check, but I don't. I kind of like it. I mean, I felt better in general having more physical defense. We put that on originally because I wanted to shore up my magic-based defenses, right? The non-physicals. This helmet was kind of nice because it was sort of like in between the helmet I had before the silver tier and like this. It felt like a good compromise, to be honest, which is kind of why I was down to swap to it. I will freely admit to being fully ignorant on the full range of options that I would have available to me. I can go up there now, can't I? I forgot. We have a new rune. All right, we should do that. I hear. I heard something stompy. Let's hope weather. I can just do this though, right? Like, let's save ourselves. There's no reason for me to walk up again. I went to that space down there because that's actually where I wanted to continue from. We should finish exploring Caelid. Oh. We went to the wrong Divine Tower first. So we have the waypoint, but we never finished it, I don't think. Or was there nothing to finish? Oh, epic. I'm so buff. Do you have any idea how much strength I must have to push those doors open? Did I want to read that? I don't think so. They give you this entire sequence for that same detail and degree of immersion they were talking about earlier, right? I mean, they could have made that like an instant jump if they wanted to, or a loading sequence, but no, they made you sit through it. I appreciate that, actually. To give you an impression for how high you're ascending. Very pretty, yes. Hold on. It looks like another Divine Tower, but how do you get to that one? It's in the middle of the water. Restore the power of the Great Rune. Radon's Great Rune restored. Let's go. Take a look at the view. Sick game. I gotta go check the AC real quick. It's good. Either I'm hot or it's hot. One of the two. You're saying when you say you used headless, you mean you just went without any armor on the head slot, or is that like a game mode or alternate? Curious. Or if it's the name of a unique gauntlet that requires you to be without crown. I don't know. Hopefully, the AC isn't actually in a bad state. It's just not going to do much better than this on the summer days, which is a big part of the reason why I stream in the time slot I do, chat, is so that it's cooler. But we started a little late today. Hopefully this doesn't cause too much background noise. She probably wasn't on camera. Tilly was using the cat castle though for a second. All right, let's get back to it then. It might be. It's entirely possible. I don't know half of what I'm carrying, to be honest with you. I need to spend like an hour reading through it all. Is it a tool? Oh, you said an ash. You said it was an ash. Headless. Wait. I've seen the ash. Mimic ash. Oh, yes. No, I'm sorry. You're talking about this ash. Sorry. Yes. Given the context of where we were, I was thinking you were talking about a dragon incantation. I believe is what we were talking about. I see. I understand now. Reading helps. Well, I did read. I put down. So you were discussing about the fact that frostbite and blood loss are useful status effects to inflict. I think I felt like we were looking when I read it. At least I was looking at the incantations menu, and I thought they were the names of some of the incantations that I didn't have available to me. My bad. Blood loss has been big. I've enjoyed blood loss, and frostbite. I have not really used much of it myself in combat. I feel, but like when it's been inflicted on me, it has been very punishing. So that makes sense. I have used the Mimic's Ash a couple times so far and was generally pleased with it. I took it off after I did not originally realize it was consuming FP or health. I didn't realize it was consuming health instead of FP at first, which that is what it's doing. Let's confirm, right? Oh, I can't summon here. Never mind. I want to go confirm. But I mean, that's what the stat says it does. It says it's minus like some big chunk of health, which is probably generally an upside for my build. It's scary. I was irritated because I had just lost essentially a fight where I was trying to summon it. It had plenty of FP and was like, "What? Why won't you summon?" But the couple times I've used it, I've been very pleased with the. Duplicating the character model is one of the strongest things you could probably do in the game, right? Like, after I'm presuming all of your stats carry over, right? So at that point, the later in the game you get, the stronger it becomes. I don't think we've been there. Have we been there? I would presume there's some kind of site of grace somewhere on this side. We've never been there. Let's go there. Yeah? Yeah, and that was the other part that got me a little tripped up because it's blood loss is what you're referring to. Where I was thinking bloodless is like, so he's probably referring to like shorthand for one of the names of a skill. It's probably something called like magnificent bloodless strike or something like that, and I don't see one in here called that, so it must be not available to me. And that's where we got to where we were going. What am I doing? I don't need to walk down. There's no point to walking. Oh, the one to the left of the Mimic Tear Ashes. Sorry. Okay. Headless. Right, that was their word. Okay, so Lutel the Headless. Not, and then Bloodless. Alright. Something. I understand. I actually mean to try. I've been meaning to try this one out. Thank you for actually pointing it out to me. I forgot that. You know what? I forgot about it because I'm pretty sure it cost more FP than I had when I found it. It still costs more FP than I have. Right? 95? But surely if I was... Let's try something. Oh, so, right. Oh, well. That would do it. I was about to go use the other rune, the rune arc, to trigger my other great rune, which raises all stats. Right? On the presumption that the stat would carry over to enough FP, but this could just do it too. Just raises maximum FP, HP, and stamina. That's pretty powerful. That would give me enough FP. Can this here, this to tell me... Yeah, I need to spend a lot of time balancing that, I think. Oh, that... The ash always teleports to the opponent. Very nice. All right, well, we need... Sorry, I need to figure out... What am I doing? That's a dragon, right? That's a dead dragon up there. I know we're close to that church, but... Wait, are we close to that church? No, the church was down here. The Dragon Cathedral was down opposite side of the continent. So they're just another dead dragon. Makes sense. Have we been here? So many places to explore. I do need to spend some time, actually. What I need to do is actually take the time off stream to sit down, read it through. I think, to a certain extent, Elden Ring will maybe get a little off-camera TLC. At the very least, inventory management and whatnot. It's been a while since I fought one of those dogs. I kind of am curious to see how... Tilly jump? Is she in camera? Yeah, there she go. A wild Tilly appears, but does not stay for long. Ash is mostly the second player who's better than you. You know, that, I empathize 100% with that. Especially at the start, right? I very much loved my Wolf Ashes. Really? Was I not blocking, or... I'm confused, because I could have sworn I was holding the block button for that. So is it unblockable? No. I just was slow, I guess. Fair enough. Damn it! Oh, you know what I need to understand, actually? And that's part of that. Oh. There's a lot of deeper mechanics. Like the blood loss. I don't have a full understanding of it as it is. It's actually automatic at certain thresholds, but I don't think I get visibility on that bar. Or I've just like overlooked it every time I've had visibility on it, if that's the case. But I do see the big chunk of health that sometimes like explodes out of the enemies when they get to like what appears to be a blood loss state. I see my own blood loss sometimes too, obviously. There's so many complex intertwined mechanics that I feel are working at here. I should just rate it. This is not the type of game that I'm going to figure out just by brute forcing. Oh my god, I did not think that you were hostile. Why? I don't want to target the fucking sheep! At least he's not docile. It's worth targeting him. Like that was 2,600 something, right? That's big damage. 1,000. Those 3 added up to 1,000, looked like. Oh, paying attention to those numbers, those types of numbers, is not the type of thing that I have the mental space for early in a game. Like, right when you first start a game, what you're focused on is more like light attack versus heavy attack. And, well, usually some derivation of holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, avoid that damage, please. But after the time starts to slow down, like, it's easier to afford the time to, yeah, this is bigger than that hit. And by how much? Yep. Stand still. Bones. No bones. Sad. Interesting that these structures look similar. Oh? Wait, what? Why is this now? The effigy of Marika at the Round Table Hold can be used to enter Colosseum combat. Your preferred format may be chosen. What? Did I fat finger the center button of the PlayStation controller? Is that what did that? Why? I do that frequently, to be fair. Why? I'm just confused why that prompt came up all of a sudden. Really? That's unfortunate. No, that's... I could. Damn it. Stamina. Big hit. Alright. Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like I did something and I just missed it. Like I interacted with something or maybe not. The gamepad button, I think is what they call it. Touchpad. On the center of the PlayStation controller being sensitive to touch, sometimes I do back finger that as with the tip of my thumb as I'm using the joysticks. Maybe that was the effect. Like I depressed that. Feels like weird that was the prompt or the dialogue window I would get as a result, but I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense eventually. I did notice that Colosseum Combat Marika statue and the round table. Don't know what it would have to do with this space, though. That's why I'm a little confused. Like, we found a new merchant. Let's go. Isolated merchant's shack. This must be where he lives. He probably needs to renovate a little, though. Walls are better with, like, completion, my friend. You do you.
How can I help here at the end of the earth?
You can sell me valuable things for dirt cheap. That's not dirt cheap. Dragon wound grease. I found one of these, I believe. It's like anti-dragon grease. Okay. Gravel stone probably is used. Like, these seem related, right? Ritual pot, naturally. Expensive as shit, naturally. Lost ashes of war. Used to duplicate. And why would I duplicate ashes of war? To apply to multiple weapons? To trade? Why would I? Seems like a unique scenario, right? Like, you only want one. Gotta catch them all, just need the one. Maybe I'm wrong. I must be wrong. Otherwise, this item is useless. Spiked case. Probably not right now, but it's interesting. Hey, I found my... This is my default, my starting armor. He's the one that sells it. Cool. Serpent arrow. These be expensive, though. I'm gonna buy them. I think I'm getting ripped off, though.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you. Wait, but what did I buy? Fort Gale in Caelid houses a gateway that leads to Redmane Castle. It might have been useful in the past. There is a hidden cave in the town of Celia. Saya? I don't know. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. I don't even know where that would be. Saya. Maybe it's this. I've not been to the center of Caelid yet still, so there's that. It looks like a town, doesn't it? This is why there's so much exploration to be done still. Let's go. Let's get to it. So much lollygagging. I hear chiming. Oh, hello. Don't you go away. Oh, okay. Scary, scary. Please, can we not do this here? I just have to keep him alive with... Ow! What the... I'll be with you in a moment. Don't despawn. Okay, that's not great for me, is it? Yes, it's fine. Ash of War Sky Shot. Okay. Who's shooting at me? Oh. He big. Also very big. It's like the warrior jar got buff. Okay. Definitely haven't been down here. Let's go see what this is about. Not getting down there from up here, am I? Yeah, reading maps would help, wouldn't it? I need to approach through that chasm, don't I? If I'm understanding the topography correctly, maybe we could enter in here through this roadway space. This looks like some kind of basin, right? Next to the town. We need to go. I wanted to go to the town anyways. That's fine. We'll actually ride there for the value of learning the terrain a little better. But I'm not going to fight every one of these dogs. Nope. Dog over there. Let's not get caught by him if we can avoid it. Chasm's continuing. Huh. Okay. Arteria leaf. Please don't see me. You're gonna see me soon, though. I think he saw me. Don't mind me, sir. Coming through. It was just a message prompt, right? I saw I got a prompt for interaction while I was on the back of that dragon. It was just for the message. I'm sure somebody wrote on him, surely. I've been here before. I made that jump. There's a chance I could get down over there without taking damage from falling, but probably safer to look for an entry over here still. Let's not attract the attention of the big dog if we can avoid it, though. I haven't fought one of them before, and I'm not keen to see how hard they hit. There's a big white one over there at the corner of the screen. Oh, item. Please? Alright, sure. Alright, this is the chasm we want, I think. It goes a long way, though. I got a long way. This feels like someplace they would put a cave, right? Nope. Okay. Well, there's that basin I was kind of alluding to on the map. Oh, you. I've not fought one of you outside of the castle space, though. That didn't work out great for me. Presuming it would still teleport me. Slightly wasteful. Pretty sure if I get sucked up by that, it's like an instant kill. So that's great. Can we move away from the wall a little bit? I don't know why I'm fighting this. I don't think there's any upside for me here. Could be wrong, though. What a throw! such a slower gen. Kinda want to be behind this while he does his throwing. Nope! Not grabbed. Please just stab him. Thank you. Anything? Any items? No? Just runes. And looks like one of each health charge. Or fast charge. That's nice, I guess. Really? There's nothing here? I would have pegged him as guarding something. I'm not parkouring up that. Oh, maybe you. Sublime, I tell you. The very first flower of Aeonia bloomed on this very spot. Millennia may blossom into a goddess. May you blossom into a goddess. Aeonia. Aeonia. I don't know that name. Yeah, I was feeling like this. Clearly you have a function. Doesn't seem to care. Can I pick it up? Okay, so it's not like I can pick up anything and leave. He didn't interact with it, though. I mean, that might not be the right type of flower, or maybe I'm not supposed to leave him a flower. I don't... Something's here, though. Maybe down there. That looks like a big scarab. Also, that probably all causes crimson rot, right? All the goop down there. Feel bad. Not. There's probably a formula to dealing with this. I've seen a couple of these, right? These ghost forms. I haven't figured out the formula to it yet, though. One of them led me to a cave. One of them... Why is... Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I got control back just in time, chat. I was going to actually try to avoid being seen entirely, but whatever. I think something stole the focus from the Elden Ring window is what happened there, actually. I don't think that was the controller's fault. Could be wrong. I feel like I had to give focus back to Elden Ring, which that's weird. He means the big withered flower. The one that we were overlooking. Where did he go? Was he not? There he is. Like that over there? That tangled mass? Those look like flowers. I mean, they could just be here for lore, for all I know, or to give direction. That actually seems to be more likely to be the case. Looks more like a circle of trees. Okay, yeah, so that thing over there then. Like how do you as a game developer try to give somebody direction in a world that is like they made it as big as they could, right? Deliberately. You seed it with little basically signs that have an arrow saying go that way. Maybe that's what he's there for. Maybe not. That's what the other old codger was there for, I guess. He walks me to a cave that I wouldn't have found easily otherwise. So maybe that one is just there to say, hey, go look over there. Wouldn't be surprising. Attack! Give. Goodbye. What about this one? I kind of feel like these are going to give me an ingredient that's useful for probably crafting something that avoids crimson rot. Poison bloom. Close enough. All right, let's go down here. Surely there's also a site of grace somewhere nearby. Oh, those are hostels. What are they doing? What are we doing, guys? I disturbed their peaceful meditation. I'm gonna go with meditation. I don't know. Sorry. Wait, what does it say? Gorgeous view. Yeah, they were just looking at... Oh! Big face in the mountain. Cool. Cool. I was hoping that's what this fire indicated.
Right this way.
Why do you sound so creepy? The way he said that was very disconcerting. Like the way you would imagine somebody luring like Hansel and Gretel into the cottage or whatever. Like,
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, I can't be the only person. Like, you're going to do something weird, aren't you?
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium.
The pauses.
Buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long.
Okay, all right.
Please.
I understand a little better. That makes a little more sense. Do you have anything useful? Scarlet rot might actually be useful. Aeonian butterfly. Found in the swamp of Aeonia. So that must be where we are. So I'll probably find some of these then, maybe? Let's not buy any just yet. Poisoned stone clump. So you're all about the poison, huh? Except for... How many of these I have? I have one. I'd like another at least, I guess. Sarah, you can eat. I'm sure you're ecstatic about that. I need to sort through my inventory later. That's maybe a thing I'll do off stream. But yeah, either way, TLDR, I was talking about that earlier a little bit. For some games, I definitely want to try to keep as much of my gameplay as possible, like, in with y'all, you know? So you can be a part of the journey, as it were. And Hollow Knight's definitely been that. And Elden Ring was too at the start, but I think it's getting to the point where it's like I need a little bit of, I could benefit from a little off-camera time practicing a couple things maybe. Cleaning up my inventory, selling, sorting. This game probably won't have too much off-camera time, but there are other games where that might be more applicable. The one that I'm thinking of right now, chat, is Death Stranding 2. I am almost assuredly, well, I am going to play that game. I played the first one, enjoyed it quite a bit. Intend to play the second. I don't know that I have the stream space or that y'all really would care to watch all of that gameplay. So maybe that's more of like the type of thing that we drop in every now and again in the stream. Spend a Friday, show you where I'm at in the playthrough, and do a little quest here or there, and instead of keeping the whole continuity feel that we've been doing so far. If you have strong feelings about that, I'd love to hear them. But in general, there are practical concerns that are starting to make it advantageous to considering. It would still be like on camera, right? It's just it wouldn't be streamed. Like I would be doing it like recording. The real benefit is it takes a bit to set aside like a solid chunk of uninterrupted 3+ hours, 2-3 hours, right? Whereas if I'm just doing it off camera, as it were, I can sneak in a half hour here, an hour there, whatever, without needing to put in as much time into the before and after and upkeep and whatnot. Another one. Let me see it. If only one last time, your splendid blade a-dancing amongst the scarlet rot. This is Scarlet Rot, right? Builds fast. Pretty fast. He wants... interesting. He's looking that direction. Is that the same direction that guy was in? I think so. Might just be 2 arrows pointing to the same direction, same spot. I do remember I learned this lesson, chat. First time through Scarlet Rot, I waited. And it was after stream. I was like, I bet you could just ride a horse, huh? Sure can. Okay. I was wrong. Horse abandoned me. Horse abandoned me! Was it too deep? You did something to the horse. You asshole. What are you? Invaded. Millicent. Oh. I didn't... Oh, boy! What? Wait. Not cool. Who? Are those just normal enemies that live here, maybe? I didn't expect them to emerge from the waters. Or, you shouldn't call those waters. But you know what I mean? Like, I was, like, focused on that, and all of a sudden... Millicent. I think that... It was a red text. Was that an actual, honest-to-God player character? It'd just be interesting if it was, just because I didn't think I'd done the requisite that would allow them. Damn it. Let's get our runes back. I don't remember how many there were. Probably not that many, though. I actually never got a chance to really fight either of these guys that popped out of the ground. I was so focused on whether they were a player character or not. They had the stats of one, right? They were the biggest threat. But they're not going to... So if they don't get invaded again, that's definitely not a player character, right? Okay, horse went away again. think that means I'm getting invaded again, right? I feel like this pattern has existed. Yes. No, this pattern existed before. So maybe the two fellows that I aggroed were the random chance, and this one's a locked in. Come on, let's go. You and me. Really? There's no way a player character would have stepped into that, I don't think. That was obviously telegraphed. Oh, boy. Oh! Holy shit. Okay, this is not the time for this. Thank you, though. All the cool stuff was achieved. Let's heal. That was a big hit. I've not seen this enemy before. I'd like not to be in the rod if possible. Come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up! I was jumping, not rolling. God damn it. Okay, so that's unblockable then? Keep that in mind. Trying to avoid the Scarlet Rot. I don't have it set to my inbox, not inbox, hotbar. The item that I just bought, the boluses to relieve it. God damn it. Terrain's really doing me some disservices here, though, if I'm honest. Doesn't seem to be hurting him as much. He's having no trouble with this fucking terrain at all. Bullshit. Up! Asshole! Stay dead. Holy shit, there's another one, I'm pretty sure. Nearby. Well, that's progress at least. Let's make sure we don't bleed out. Better or worse than you thought it was going to go? Oh, you like the armor, so you could you farmed them to pick it up? I can get that. That's pretty dope armor to be all in all. Is this fellow changed? He just saw me do some sick battling out here in this Scarlet Rot like he wanted his last wish. Do you do something now? You're an asshole. My Splendid Blade was dancing just fine. Also, I'm still almost bleeding out. I don't want to sit. I can't regen any other way right now, though, I don't think. Leave me alone! Where did you come from? Oh, I see. Slow. Give me a health charge. Give health charge. Yeah, let's go. Feeling better. All right. We're getting close to signing off for the day. There was the last site of Grace. I touched that, right? Surely. I mean, it wouldn't be on the map if I hadn't. Duh. Do I want to rest though? Then those guys are going to get up again. But okay, the only reason that was really problematic was Millicent, right? Millicent was the problem, and they shouldn't come back. Either way, I'm still not touching that side of the Grace. Just push on. Oh? Another one. Oh, no, it's not. Well, fuck. Maybe I don't need to hit it. Where did it go? I didn't see it. Shit. I didn't see where it went. Was it a race? Was that a checkpoint race? I shouldn't have. Where'd he go? God damn it. It's probably gone by now. I think I just might have heard it despawn actually, which said. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. Wait, is that it? Yes. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to hit it or not. Or if this is just like a follow the object enough times and you'll get a reward. Apparently we're going back and forth, so it must be hit it. That felt pretty good. Where did you come from? Well, this is unfortunate timing for me. I guess that Scarab has to get let go. I'm assuming he'll despawn on his own eventually. Are you not going to really come at all? Any close enough to... I don't want to fight you out there. I don't feel like I want to fight you on horseback. I'd prefer... sword battle. Come on. Come on. You're such an asshole. That curse backwards? Shit. Well, Scarlet Rot, but we got a victory, so it's a mixed bag. Do we use the boluses? There was an expensive bolus. Let's try to hang off. Going to bed. See you next stream, Kira. Have a good one. Sorry, it might have been a bit since you said that. Got distracted by this fellow that popped up. I don't know where it seemed, to be honest. Okay, am I just supposed to be faster? Is this the gig? Just be faster? Yes. Poisonous Mist. Cool. It's nice that they didn't seem to have a timeout. That one was just about being fast, but you could take all the time in the world, it looked like. I don't know if we're going to have, unfortunately, the full time to explore all of this zone before we call it today. What time is it right now? Yeah. Scarlet Rot's going to bleed out all of my health resources because I don't want to... I'm too cheap to cleanse it. Some kind of city back there, though. There's some buildings of some nature. Let's go. At this point, we're out of health resources. We should just go sit at that site of grace. Don't worry, you guys. I'm not going to be going too much longer. In fact, you know what? We'll make it easy for you. This is a good, solid place to call it. It's a nice natural pause. We have a task ahead of us at the start of next stream, which is to explore this muck waste and to... I want to go down that chasm to... there's a building structure, right? That where the magic giant was shooting a magic arrows at us from. It's like an hour ago now. That was the destination I was heading to. So easy to get distracted in this game, isn't it? Oh, it's so great. I mean, like, I was not expecting to have to fight a really intense but awesome battle in the middle of the muck swamps. Like, that was like kind of like the highlight of the day almost, and it was like, we're gonna pick that. That's what's so great about a game like this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyhow, oh, we can give him music. Not this. This is not. Our playlist stopped, I think. I mean, this isn't awful, but it's not what the playlist is to do. All right, that'll do it for me today, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out, Kira, Isang. I know it's late for you guys there, and apparently a hot day for y'all too. So sorry about it. Hopefully it cools off. It's actually heating up here, I know. So womp womp. We'll see. Next scheduled stream is Friday evening stream, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Maybe can't do something before then. We'll see. That one, actually, no promises on what that's going to be. But either way, look out for any more our shorts coming out. Right now, we've got some good content coming out about like some end game lore type stuff. Right, discovering the conclusion to the Grubberfly saga. That one came out. Is doing pretty well actually, as well as Salabura's Blessing. And a couple other things like that. So, anyhow, it's been great having you guys here, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. I look forward to seeing you again, if not sooner than on Friday. Have a good one. Bye, guys.